What if I told you there's a salamander that never grows up and still lives a full life underwater? Seriously! And that some frogs can't actually swallow without using their eyeballs to shove the food down. Yeah, you probably heard that reptiles and amphibians are just slimy, scaly, and kind of boring. Well, get ready to have your mind changed. We're counting down the 10 most surprising facts from the world of herpetology that prove these animals are anything but dull. Kicking things off at number 10. Snakes smell with their tongues. You've seen it a million times, a snake flicking its tongue. That's not just for looks. It's collecting tiny scent particles from the air. Then it presses its tongue against a special organ in the roof of its mouth called the Jacobson's organ. This lets the snake literally taste the air, figuring out what's for dinner or what might be hunting it. Coming in at number 9, some reptiles give birth to live young. We all learned in school that reptiles lay eggs, right? That's mostly true, but about 20% of snake species, like boas and gardener snakes, break that rule. The mother keeps the eggs inside her body until they hatch, and then gives birth to the bunch of fully formed, wriggling baby snakes. This gives the little ones a way better shot at survival, especially in colder climates where eggs wouldn't last. At number 8 is a turtle skeleton. The turtle can't just slip out of its shell when it feels like it. The shell is actually made of over 50 bones fused together, including its ribs and spine. It's the ultimate suit of built-in armor, an evolutionary design so successful it's been around since the age of the dinosaurs. Number 7 is a classic globe story. Amphibians are masters of metamorphosis. We're talking about a total body transformation. A frog, for example, starts its life as a tadpole, a fully aquatic larva with gills for breathing underwater. As it grows, it completely rearranges itself. It absorbs its tail, grows a brand new pair of lungs for breathing air, and sprouts legs to live on land. It's like being two totally different creatures in a single lifetime. For number 6, let's talk about a real-life superpower. Some lizards can change color, and it's not just chameleons. Many lizards can change their look using special pigment-filled cells. This isn't only for camouflage, though. They also do it to communicate with each other, to manage their body temperature by absorbing or reflecting sunlight, and of course to show off for a potential mate. Cracking the top 5, some frogs are champion jumpers. You know frogs can hop, but the scale is just ridiculous. Some frogs can leap over 20 times their own body length. To give you some perspective, that's like a 5-foot tall person jumping clear over a professional basketball court in a single bound. It's all thanks to the powerful back legs that act like perfectly coiled springs. Coming in at number 4, some salamanders have no lungs. You heard that right. Not a single lung. The biggest family of salamanders, the Plethodontidae, breathes entirely through their skin and the lining of their mouths in a process called cutaneous respiration. This is why you'll only find them in damp, moist places. If their skin dries out, they literally can't breathe. A quick pause. If you're enjoying these facts and want more awesome animal truths, do me a quick favor and hit the subscribe button. It's free and it helps me out a ton. Now for number 3, a reptile's gender can be decided by the weather. For all crocodilians and most turtles, sex isn't about X or Y chromosomes. It all comes down to how hot or cold the nest is. It's called temperature-dependent sex determination. For a lot of turtles, warmer nests mean more females, while colder nests produce males. But for crocs, it's the extremes, both low and high temperatures, that make females, while the temperatures in the middle produce males. And number 2 is just wild. Frogs use their eyeballs to swallow. When a frog zaps an insect into a sticky tongue, it has to get the bug down its throat. To do this, it pulls its giant eyes down into its skull. The eyeballs physically push it against the roof of the mouth and help force the food down. So next time you see a frog blink while it's eating, you'll know it's using its eyes as an extra pair of hands. One most important surprising herpetology fact, some snakes can reproduce without any males at all. It's called parthenogenesis. And species like the Brahmini blind snake can clone themselves, producing offspring that are genetic copies of their mother. No mates, no problem. In fact, this tiny snake has spread across the globe largely through this bizarre ability. So from self-cloning snakes to lungless salamanders, the reptile and amphibian world is packed with biological marvels that defy expectations. Which fact blew your mind the most? Below, hit subscribe for more jaw-dropping herp science, and follow us on Instagram, HerpQuest, for daily weirdness from the wild. Catch you in the next video.